The radar, I mean, this is a much different story here than what we saw earlier with this complex and the storm here. So it's continuing to at least come down. Now, there is an area of intense winds that are still going to be up to the north that we're going to have to watch. But this severe thunderstorm warning here is set to expire in about 15 minutes. There have been at least some areas that have already been removed out of the warning. For example, Cleveland County, you're out of the warning now. And just this storm is really starting to trend down. I mean, it's been doing it for a while here. Now, on the other hand, we are going to have to watch this storm that's going to be up to the north as this continues to come in here as well. So bottom line, power outages, they have been climbing. Looks like they climbed and then I haven't seen the number change that much here in the last 20 minutes or so. I feel like we've been sitting at 4,000 customers without power. So it doesn't appear that the power outage threat is nearly as ramped up as what we saw earlier, and this storm continues to fall apart as well. There's still just a narrow sliver of the storm left here that runs from the zoo north of the Capitol, east of I-35 or up to I-35 here. So basically from Edmond to Frontier City, intense band of some heavy rain that's still coming down. It's not moving very quickly, so there will be a narrow swath of some real heavy rain. We can hear it falling here at the TV station. We've already picked up about 1.5 inches of rain here in just the last little bit. So this storm will continue to weaken. Jonathan, let's pull on out here real quick. I just want to address the storms that we have up to the north and why we're not done really with the storms just quite yet, because we still have all of these storms here that are dropping down to the south and down to the southeast. An intense core of winds that runs from Marshall north of Crescent here. So these are moving down at about 20-25 miles per hour. So it still appears that, especially from Logan County going into eastern Oklahoma County, you're still going to be getting another batch of storms in here. Let's hope that this continues to move fast enough to where overall the flood threat would be a bit lower. But just a heads up, I mean, seeing the pictures that have already come in here for the 1.5 inches of rain is probably not going to take much at all for us to be dealing with yet another flood threat in here. So just got an update, by the way, just moments ago from the Storm Prediction Center. They send out these updates, these discussions, and what they're telling us right now is that the storms that we see right now between Enid and Chandler could still undergo some potential and some increase to produce strong to severe wind gusts. So there's still going to be a damaging wind threat that we're going to have to monitor over the next couple of hours as these storms continue to drop down to the southeast. Once again, the tornado potential out of this, though, is going to be on the low side, that we're going to have to continue to monitor that. So just a heads up, as these storms start to wrap up, we're going to watch these storms drop in here. So far, again, they're primarily going to be wind threats, but we're going to be watching it. Our crews are out. There's Shane, there's Amanda, there's Storm Command, and there's Nick. But all in all, again, the intensity with this storm here over Oklahoma County is on a downward trend here. So we're going to continue to monitor it. Again, we're going to continue to provide you updates all morning long here on KOCO, KOCO.com, all of our digital resources that we have available for you. But just know that these storms are beginning to, at least over OKC, come down, and we'll get ready for the second round of storms that will likely come in here within the hour. So we're going to send it back to programming for a bit, but we'll be back once these storms move back in here. Keep it with KOCO 5 News. We'll bring you the first alert.